Hi, welcome to Chart Vision Vietnam. Today is a new trading week, and I want to go over gold trading and gold technical analysis and price prediction for this week. Hopefully, we'll find a good setup and continue to trade gold further up. Today, the market is very bullish, and as you can see right now, this is the beginning of the New York session. We just closed out the London session, and it still seem that price is still very bullish. So as indicated last week with the closing of the market and on the weekly candle, I do assume that price is going to go up further and taking out this all-time high. Today we're gonna dive in a little further with the daily chart and seeing what the price action is. And as you can see, that price has took the previous highs, right? Push up to the upside, and of course this is showing very big momentum to trade gold up. Right now, our goal is to find the optimal entry. So of course we have to go down to the 4-hour chart. Interestingly enough, on the 4-hour chart, by the close of yesterday or the Friday's market close, I did actually saw a confluence that will help you to spot. So what do you guys see on the chart? What do you think you guys think that I'm talking about, right? Well, we do see support and resistance here as gold retraced from last week's Friday trading, right? You guys can see this, right? So we use this high to low area, right, which is the sell to buy area for our support and resistance. We also have another sell to buy area also down here as our resistance level. Remember, this is the 4-hour time frame, so you guys understand that these are major support. So as price keep on pushing up, we're expecting some type of pullback, right, before we can enter long. I'm still believing this is gonna take price going higher. Why? Because we do have, again, a couple of confluence that indicate that price is gonna go further up. First, you guys, okay, before I jump in and start giving everything away, what do you guys see based on the support level that we have right now? What do we see that will essentially help us get our setup? Okay, as day traders, we have to, our job is to pick at the market and find areas where we will continue our bias, right? Based on our weekly analysis, daily analysis, the 4-hour analysis, we do see that price is still pushing up higher and higher, right? So on the 2-hour, if you guys mind you that we do see this support level, right? So price will come up, right, create this all-time high, but came back but failed to go any lower. You guys see this? So we do see that there's a strong support here. Also, price also came back and tested this area, and what did it do? It wicked out the previous lows, right? Previous low also gave us that engulfing candle right here. You see that? So what do we say as far as engulfing candle goes? Well, if engulfing candle will give us that bullish sentiment, because price never came back and meet this price, right? And from here I did draw up this trend line, right? So our edge, what we do see is that overall market, right, is still bullish. Okay, so although this was just a reaction from, you know, the previous high, right, this was just a pullback for that continuation. We also did see that there were bearish order flow right here. Let me go down to the lower time frame and you can see that. So right here we did see that there were weak order flow, right? And this clump of price action right here, the sell to buy area, right? We did came, and this morning came and then wick the take out the previous low right here, which it was Friday's low, right? Giving us more what confirmation for the upside. So technically at the beginning of the week we did have a situational area where we can say, okay, based on if we are going to swing this, right, we do have a possible entry at the opening of Asian session. All right. Okay, so prior to the Asian session, it was up here. Okay. So we also see right here, it wick out the internal, right, at the beginning of the Asian session, and then what did it do after that? Well, price came back and also retest the body of that candle and gave us the push up, right? But yesterday during the New York session and the London session also, right, we did see that that push to the upside for that continuation. So as you can see, we do have many indications, right, based on our technical analysis that price is still gonna go higher. So we have the daily, right? So we do have the daily bullish candle, weekly bullish candle, right? And then in the intraday, we did come and took out that bearish order flow, meaning all of the sellers here were just getting taken out, right? All of the sellers here was taken out, and it's just gonna keep on pushing further and further. So I want to wait until based on this momentum and where price is going, I'm thinking Monday is going to be a very big push to the upside, because we did came and took 2 liquidity points out before that continuation, right? We also want to look at DXY and then at the Euro USD and see how that's trading right now. So overall, again, the market is very bullish on gold, and I don't see any reason why we should short it, right? We do have to find optimal entry point, but mind you, this range right here, right? Consider this range, because I think for us to continue, I think there's going to be a pullback somewhere here, because see, price is struggling to go up. So this accumulation, right, as you can see, is forming a recognizable flag, right? Bull flag for price to go up. But again, this is the 30 minutes. I want to have full confluence. Like I want to see it on the 2 hour, and then on the 4 hour 4 hour candle, right? Let's go over to DXY. Okay, let's go to the forex price action and see. Okay, this is on DXY on the daily, and so Friday we did have somewhat of a pullback, right? And then now we're pushing up further. Well, as I mentioned on the analysis, with DXY we have to look at the price range on the what's that, Bitcoin and then Ethereum. Okay, so last week, a couple of days ago, there was on a beginning of Saturday. I can't remember, but it's like 3 days ago. So the whole market of the whole market crash, right? The whole Bitcoin and altcoins, they all got the rug pull, right? But I do want to say that if you are starting to notice this channel and what I'm showing and what I'm kind of basically educate you as far as what I do see in my trading and then my chart patterns and um, my pattern recognition for reversal, right? As you can see, we can, if we do follow again, and I think you guys should understand that we will always prioritize price range over, right, any other technical indications, right? So the price is respecting the range, right? And if we do draw a level of this um, a level of this trend line, right? We can have many different trend lines, guys, not just one, right? Whichever, see see whichever one works, right? But regardless, either what we're seeing as far as trend line here, right? It still shows the correlation between the current highs and lows of the market, right? We are still in this range unless we break this area right here, right, for price to go higher. Then yes, I'm gonna be bullish on DXY, on the dollar. But if not, right, if price doesn't fall above this, right, if it doesn't pass this, wick this out or sweep this out, it's still going to be bearish. Why? Because anything under this is considered to be still bearish. Okay, so if DXY is going to go down, then of course gold is going to be a safe haven for price to go up. Okay. All right, we do have a new opening candle for gold on the 4 hour, right? So we okay. So usually, what happens at the, you know, as a new candles is getting print, right? Of course, we're gonna watch the previous candle very um, meticulous, because what price will go, mediate something, right? It'll probably come back somewhere here, right? Could touch this for that continuation. Okay, right? So our price of point of entry somewhere would be, we're gonna see, because it's gonna wick, this out. This is just what showing our resistance and support level right here, right? Or this could also, right, be our price inefficiency zone. So during the London, you could push. I mean, the New York could push up and also go back down here for that price inefficiency and then for that continuation. Again, if we are trying to look for sell, which I would not always, right? On the weekly candle, look, we're still very bullish, right, on the weekly candle. Okay, since this new candle was just printed, right, I don't expect for this to go down, but I'm going to be very overwhelmed if it does, right? So we do have targets, right? We do have probability of price, right? So we're gonna continue to watch this area as support and resistance for now. Okay, I'm not gonna call out the price, right? But you guys do understand like why we do this from a technical standpoint, right? We're trying to get a drawback. We're gonna try to get the optimal entry, right? Because price is not gonna forever go up; it's gonna go down. But I do see, and I want to see that it comes down week out, and then go for that continuation. So EU. Oh, before I do, let's go back to DXY, right? Okay, why is it still bullish in a sense? Well, first, I want to finish where we started with DXY. So first, we understand that the price range, right? That's where we are with the price range. Another thing is order flow. Okay, so this is not a new concept. This is a pretty old concept. But for you guys to understand this, I'm going to recap and then go back and summarize what it is. So order flow is just a continuation of price, right? And the rule of thumb is it does not pass the let's say for bullish, it doesn't create lower lows, right? So this now, mind you, we are on the daily chart, right? So you do see the bullish order flow. So this low does not take out this low, right? And this low does not take out this low. So we do see that there's a respecting that order flow, okay? And same thing here. Now, why is this important? Oops. I should draw it. Okay, why do you think this is important, right? Why do you think? I'll give you guys a few seconds. Okay, it's just simple to say that price is respecting different price action, right? if price break this, then it's showing a sign of what? It's a sign of reversal, right? Like right here. Can you guys see that? I'm gonna zoom in real quick, right? So this price came back, never take this level out. That's why I'm saying if this price action here does not break that, it's gonna be bearish. But I think I don't know. But usually what it happens is it follow order flow. So this is still bearish, right? And then price came, right? There's a price inefficiency right here, meaning that price will come back and fill this area. You see this right there? See, price will come back and fill this area. Didn't break that because it would respect the order flow, right? Wick out the internal, right? Wick the internal price and then gave it to the upside for the reversal. And we do see this, right? If we go down to the lower time frame, right, it's going to be a break of order flow right here. You see that? So right here, it came, right? Did not take out the previous high, but it did, came down, retest this price inefficiency, right? Create a internal sweep, and then also right here, if you can see, oh, sorry. Right here, right? So we have an internal sweep and then external sweep. Okay? Because this low created this high, created this low, and it created this high. So it sweep out this previous lows, well, previous high, I'm sorry, for price to go higher. And do we see any engulfing? Right? Do we see any engulfing? No, we see engulfing right here after price come and show us a doji candle for that reversal, right? So this came in what create a, took out this, sweep this low, right? Sweep this low, respect this price inefficiency, push up, showing signs of what? Strong momentum, right? For bullish, giving us that breakout, come back, retest this inefficiency, or not the bullish engulfing. Am I speaking too fast? I'm sorry. So test this bullish engulfing, right? And then the next trading a gap up and never come back. So we do see what? Couple confluence, right? Right? But it's still following what? It's still following structure range, price range, right? So this whole transition right here gave us that big move, just like gold, right? Just like gold. Gold gave us that transition, yeah, broke right here, broke what? The bearish order flow. I'm sorry, guys. Bearish order flow, and then gave that push to the upside. Again, always prioritize. I can't say it enough, but always prioritize your price range. Okay. Let's go to EU. Okay, EU, we're going to look at the overall, right? So today it did, so Friday did give us the push to the upside. So if you invert this price chart, right, it's still giving us that bearish order flow, right? So we do say that this high create this low, right? And then price is still going down because what? It sweep out this, the internal, and then external right here. This should be down here, right, for the time being, right? So I'm just assuming this is going to go down. If EU going to go down, right, this is still going to be very, very bullish, right? But the correlation between gold and DXY, they're still, going to the top side. They're still very bullish. Why? Because gold has been the safe haven for all of the investor, right? As you can see how choppy is the U.S. economy, still in its 10th-day lockdown. Okay, I promise that we're gonna look at also what the crypto, right? Yeah. So let's go over the crypto real quick and show you guys what I'm talking about. So right here on the daily chart, right? Massive dump. But if you follow this channel, right, and you see that I do prioritize the price range, right? So always look at the price range and where we're at, and then look at the trend that we are in, right? Remember what did we say about the engulfing, right? Give for price to break and give us that bearish sentiment, right? It has to first of all take out the